Good. Great Monday morning. It is a rainy day in the city of Brownsville. A rainy day in the city of Brownsville. Rainy day in the city of Brownsville. It's raining. It's raining. I don't necessarily think it's raining cats and dogs, but it is raining. And doing all my best to get the setup. Getting the setup. Uh, let's put out the breaking news. It's raining. It's raining. It's raining. Good morning, Leah. Good morning, Leah. Abraham, man, God bless. Good morning, Paul. Good morning. And Gavi, buenos días. Juan, good morning. Ese, muy copa. Voy a ponerme acomodado. Buenos días, saludos a mi raza de Guadalupe, Nuevo León. Buenos días. Good morning. Good morning, Steve Rodriguez. Good morning, Ramiro. And Melida. Good morning, goat. You the goat. And cancel everything. It's raining. No te mojes. Let me tell you. Too late. Buenos días, Cindy. I'm one of the people that don't believe in using umbrellas. Good morning, Ilda. Jennifer, good morning. Esme. I don't like using umbrellas. Junior, que se ganche. No me gusta usar paraguas. I don't like using umbrellas. My jeans are a little bit wet. I don't like using umbrellas because I just don't think it looks very manly. Does that make sense? Good morning, Steamboat. Thank you for the videos. Ese goat. You're the goat, Alex. Thank you, Papa. It's time to good morning. Está gacho el día. It looks kind of weird. It looks kind of funky. Good morning. Looking very fall. I'm ready. Good morning, Norma. God bless you. And it is supposedly going to be not only a very wet day, but it's also going to be a very wet week. De repente tanta lluvia. And it kind of puts a damper on a lot of the things that are going on out there. Les diré que it's as is already, it is a different type of, hey, Pedro, buenos días. It is a different type of election cycle. Because this is election time. You know, there's 50 days until November the 3rd. 50 days. The whole cycle is kind of a trippy cycle because it's going to be an election like we've never experienced before. Because even in the primaries still fell in March. This is in March. So they weren't that bad because everyone had already gotten an opportunity to go out there and campaign. Erasmo and manliness. I just don't like how it looks. It looks like I got an umbrella because I don't want to get wet. It's rain. It's not acid coming down. No, and I understand like women using umbrellas. You know, women using umbrellas. I understand because women tend to wear makeup, mascara, and stuff. Some of us guys also, right? But at a lesser percentage. A lo mejor no me rasuré bien. Maybe at a lesser percentage. So I can understand females using, an umbrella. But men? Good morning. Good morning. We are working Grand Keeper in the rain. I know. No umbrella, right? Because it's not very manly. Good morning. Have a beautiful blessing Monday. Be safe. Likewise, be safe. Thank you, Tabitha Hermosa. Good morning, Steven, my man. Good morning and breakfast on you. Umbrella don't look manly, but Your kilt and funky shoes look really manly. Hey, I like my kilt. And have y'all seen my Victory Day shirt? Maybe necesito echarle cremita. Okay. Have y'all seen my Victory Day shirt? That is amazing. See, some of us still wear makeup. That looks better. I don't know what it was. Good morning, William. You try to lowball me there. Boom, sucker punch. What if there's a lady who forgot her umbrella? What are you gonna do then? Make fun of her? I guess that would be the perfect opportunity to share my manly umbrella with her. Who forgets an umbrella? Good morning, Cam Jackson. Good morning, Hermoso. Good morning, Saúl, Belinda. Have a blessed. I love the rain. I love the rain too. ¿Ya ves cómo se me quitó esa cosa? Es que I have to put on cream. Si no se empieza a ver como la resequedad de la piel. It's kind of a weird thing. Guys, I'm not shaving anymore. After, as soon as early voting starts, no more shave. Because I did a poll. And the poll says that the greater number of individuals out there say that Erasmo should not shave. The beard for Erasmo. Bendiciones, Olga. It was good to see you this weekend. Too cool. Men use an umbrella so that they don't get wet. It's just rain. It's not acid. It's rain. A couple of raindrops. They're not going to hurt a man. And again, for females, it's a little bit different because makeup and hair products. And one of the good things about echándote gel is de que it keeps your hair in place. ¿Qué rollo con el pollo? Hola, Alex. Shouldn't you be in class? This is your class. And that's why I missed the scrub. It's coming. I just made a promise that I would wait till early voting because some people think to say that que this looks better than my scruffy beard. I just don't see it. I mean, I like my little dark, shadow of a beard. No me gusta cuando está muy scruffed up. The beard's coming back as soon as early voting starts. That is an excuse to meet a nice partner. Have a wonderful day, Margie. Good to you. Ohio gozaimasu. Guten Tag. Nihama. Buenos días. Hola, hermoso. Mario pops in. Como mi abuela que usa el periódico para cubrirse de la lluvia. Mi abuelo. Yeah. You see, that I understand. You could use like the newspaper. I mean, de perdida que sirva para algo el mendigo periódico. Do the push-up challenge. No. I just don't like push-ups. The only push-ups I like are the ice cream push-ups. Have you seen those ice cream push-ups? Do they still even have those where it's like a cylinder and you push up the ice cream? Y'all remember those? I think it was like sherbet. What's the difference between sherbet and ice cream? Is it the milk? Sherbet. I mean, less creamy? Everyone needs cream on their face to make it nice and smooth. Para esta cara de Nacha. Good morning, Aleti. It's going to be an interesting week in our community. Happy birthday to my best friend, Michael. Happy birthday, Michael! I'm not going to say the name. Ah, the goat is doing the 25-day cookie challenge. Preach. Mother Nature's calling. I'll be okay. Anyway, um, this as of this morning, we learned that Burns Elementary has also closed down. It is closed for today because they are going to disinfect. They had a positive that was out there since Wednesday. For some reason, I'm starting to see a lot of more individuals out there coming out positive at our district and coming out positive at the school level. Now, we learned that they had an outbreak up at Bestedo Elementary, Bestedo Middle School, and an outbreak. And we learned this because it was a slip of the tongue in regards to, La Imbécil de Minerva Peña. So I'm very, very concerned. I'm concerned in regards to how many other positives are out there. With the cream, you pick up more girls. Awesome. That's some good advice. Good morning, Brenda. Good morning. Japanese was my second language, German third, Chinese fourth, and Spanish fifth. Just give you an idea of the greens I wrote. Awesome. I figured almost that much. Good morning, Erica. Lopez High School as well had positives. Yeah, man. Uh, we haven't even started to bring kids in yet. We've only started to bring in the professionals, the adults, and the adults are already testing positive to the point where we have to close down, shut down the schools. Guys, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Burns Elementary closed. Now, my concern is they sent out the email last night in regards to today being closed, but they're coming back on Tuesday. How does that make sense to anyone? I mean, really, does anyone feel safe going back? Are you going to the football games, Cheese? Yes, I love football. Well, and let me clarify. I'm going to do my best. Remember, Alex, that they're not going to have allow a lot of people back on the fields, on in the stands. I won't be able to go on the field until I become a board member, but they're not going to allow people on the stands. So what's going to happen is that este, I'm going to give priority to a lot of the parents that want to go. It's only fair. Parents want to go see their children perform. My question is the band going to be out there as well? And I think not. So it's going to be kind of trippy. But if there are tickets available, there is an opportunity to go. Yeah, I'll be there. Make a movie. Okay. That is ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I mean, they found out this weekend that someone who was on campus on last Wednesday, up to last Wednesday, interacting with people and all, as de repente came out positive. Guys, I need 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute. Thank you for being patient, guys. Sorry. Ah! What the heck's my damn time? What happened? Okay. Sorry for being el emergency. Restroom emergency. I don't want to I don't want to bore you with the details. Sorry, I apologize. Let me try and get back. It's I had to go to the restroom. Hey, when you're live, you know, things like that happen. No, not safe. This is genocide. It isn't safe. The superintendent who makes so much money should have had Rona plan. There is no Rona plan. Hopefully the ban goes in more intense. It's more intense. Yeah, I agree. I really hope that the band does show up because when the band's there, it levanta the spirit, the animal of the moment. It's just going to be weird. So my question is, are they going to have enough? Because of social distancing, will there be enough individuals being invited back to the football games in order to space out the thing? I don't know. Now, with that said, are our students going to be safe out there? I don't think so. You can use Sylvia's pass to go to the games. Since Wednesday, they're not checking temperatures, looking out for symptoms or what? Again, you have to understand that there's a lot of people that are asymptomatic, and the individual had been on campus up to Wednesday. So started to feel sick, went to get checked on Thursday or Friday, came out positive. And I'm just surprised at how quick the turnaround was for us to find out. In regards to the positive, it seems like that there are a lot less people going to get tested. And that's what was going to happen, folks. Once we start to have less people going to get tested, well, of course, the numbers are going to go down because there's less people being tested. The number that we need to continue, there's two numbers that we need to continue to focus on: the number of individuals that are in the ICU and the number of deaths that we had. And I talked to some funeral home folks, and it's kind of a split thing. One set of friends seems to think that we're leveling off in regards to the number of deaths. Other friends of mine seem to think that it's coming. And if that is the case, then it's going to be very, very interesting. The band will be there, but only a small group. They want a pep band of about 50 or 60 kids only at the games. Yikes. How do you choose? That's the point. How do you choose? I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of upset students out there. Go to work. This is my work. How many signatures so far to get rid of the superintendent? I haven't checked. I think it was over 1,000 already. Please watch my video, Hit the Road, sub, and share it. I did already. I love your videos. Good morning. Stuck with weather, internet connection issues today. Yeah, those are some of the things that I what's going to happen, guys. Remember that some of our students had to go sit in the sidewalk to connect because they had the buses out there, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me, because if that is the case, why not open the buses? Supposedly they were going to have some bus drivers out there, some bus monitors out there, looking over the buses. Why not have students sit inside the bus? Turn on the damn air conditioner in the bus and let the students do their work inside the bus. I mean, there wasn't that many students out there, but the students that were out there, keep them safe. I mean, it was very sad to see a lot of the students sitting on the curb trying to connect, to get close to the bus in order to connect. It just looked very dangerous. It's like the city of Brownsville not having bus coverings for our people that use the bus. We have money for everything else. We got money to give the city manager a raise, but we don't have enough money to set up these bus little coverings for the individuals who use the bus. And guys, it goes back to the same thing that's happening at BISD. The poorest of our poor are the ones that are being screwed over. The poorest of our poor are really the ones that are the most neglected, the ones that que no se toman en consideración. And let me tell you, I can't afford that luxury. Erasmo Castro, cannot afford that luxury. I see the needs of my friends out there at St. Joe, and I see for the needs of my friends down south, most guys. All of them. No me interesa. You could be the richest individual in the city of Brownsville, and I'm going to address your needs. And you can be the poorest individual in Brownsville, and I'm going to address your needs because that's what I do. And look, I get a lot of flap a lot of times from some individuals because they seem to think for some reason that, oh, well, ¿en qué trabaja Erasmo? Where does he work? And some people like make wonky comments like on the blogs in the anonymously. He doesn't work. Rah, rah, rah. Guys, I marry people. I officiate weddings. And if anyone wants to get married, actually, send me an inbox. I'll marry you. I also, do a lot of translating work. I work here on Madison Street. Guys, y'all know where I work. People know where I work. Ahora, de que I have time to do these lives in the morning and the evening, that I have time to attend meetings, that's a plus, man. It's an awesome plus. Parece como que si fuera envidia. Guys, I live a good life. I mean, I'm not rich, but I live comfortably, man. And again, my thing is, no soy gastalón, I'm wearing my Converse today. Pero sentía como que there's like a little piedrita in my shoe. O sea, yo no soy gastalón at all. Everything I wear, I buy at thrift stores. You know this, guys. I buy at thrift stores. I mean, everything. These Converse that I have on, I paid $3 for these Converse. The socks, I have UFO socks today. Me las trajo Mama. Mama brought them from Area 53, 51. Is it Area 51, right? Area 51, not 53. It's from Area 51. I didn't pay for them. Souvenirs. I think she paid like $9 for them. I would never pay $9 for a pair of socks. Never in my life. The shirt I got for $1. The tie I got for 99 cents. The jacket I get for $2, $3. I live very well, and I dress amazing, and I'm handsome and totally not fat. Would Moredazo and Bendiciones correct me if I'm wrong? I believe it was said they wanted 50 or 60 band kids only to perform in football games. Good. I did not know that. You see, that's part of the beauty of having this page and having these lives. We inform each other. I did not know that. Don't know how it's going to work, but I'm excited. I love my bands. Hey, Jay. My nephew and nieces are in band, but we will not let them participate in the games. Grades will not be affected if they do not participate according to the director. Still not safe. It is not safe. Aniel, my man, you're going to the Villarreal football games or what? You better believe it. I'll be out there. You better believe I'm going to be out there, Baba. As long as there are seats available. Again, I will not take up a seat that belongs to a parent or a close family member. My kids got it from my husband, and 2 of them were asymptomatic. The other one had symptoms, but no fever. Temperature check is useless, in my opinion. Lena, you're exactly right. So it doesn't much matter. Look, this district is spending a couple of millions of dollars on these kiosks that supposedly you pass through, and it automatically checks your temperature. You just go out there, pass right next to it, and it takes your temperature. For what? You could still be a carrier and not have a fever. We've learned this already. And look, I mean, what bothers me about the district is there's so much information that we have learned in the past couple of months in regards to the coronavirus that it seems like we haven't learned a damn thing. O sea, they're still talking about temperature checks as if this is going to be a guarantee for individuals that are going to be going out there playing our sports or going into our stadiums or going into our schools. Really? It's not a guarantee. I'm going to submit I did submit yesterday. I sent a message to Dr. Eder Hernandez to see if when he has an opportunity to come back on to let us know where he's at. I'm going to send a message to Dr. Saavedra, or I did, I think. I don't remember. And I'm going to speak with Dr. Mario Cerdán para ver cuándo podemos hacer el programa en español y pues, informar a nuestras personas de lo que está sucediendo. But Lina, you are exactly right. Good morning. It's good to be back. It's good to have y'all back. Y'all were missed, believe it or not. I know that I'm very nonchalant about my emotions because I have very few. But I'm happy that y'all back. If Valley cases don't go down, troops like myself won't be able to go home to their families. We miss our home. Oscar, we miss you, and thank you so much for your service, bro. And please ask for a mail-in ballot. I need your vote. Absentee ballot. Good morning, Bob. Hey, Manny! Stop by the office. That is terrible. We should be keeping the minimum at football games. It is extremely stupid that they require a pep band. And I think part of the reasoning, Slick, is that it's not really a football game if individuals aren't there. The issues are, will our band be social distancing? Will they have those protective masks, the ones that were made special for band members? I don't know. I mean, I don't see how many of our students can perform using a mask. I just don't see how it's going to work. I'm fearful that we're going to be getting a lot more positives in the area. I believe the kids will take turns going to games. Many parents will not send them, not safe enough. It isn't. And I've talked to a lot of parents. Good morning, Erasmo. I'm sorry, but football needs to be on the back burner until we can get everything. Luis, I agree. These people are the ones that are adamant in sending everyone out there. Adamant. Erasmo, I think that nobody should attend the football games because then we would be contradicting ourselves with kids not attending school, but it's okay to go to football games. Yeah, again, the issue, Ramiro, is that parents are going to go. And there's going to be a big old group of individuals going out there. A lot of individuals going out there. Now, I don't want our lives to end, I don't want our lives to come to a complete stop. For individuals that are playing the game, there is no way that they can maintain social distancing. There's no way. They have these machines out there that throw mists on the individual, supposedly. It doesn't clean the inside of the individual. And once the individuals are out there playing, there's a lot of spit, there's a lot of sweat, there's a lot of liquids going back and forth. A lot. It's not safe. In regards to the band, it's going to be the same thing. Now, do I believe sitting 6 feet apart from someone at a game would be safe? Yes. But it's not my call to make. Ultimately, it's going to be the parents' responsibilities. No paredes envían CS. I have your souvenirs too. I'm on my way. Good morning. Blessings. Con que no te mantenga es suficiente. Oh, let me tell you. La persona o la familia. Yo quiero que mi familia me siga manteniendo. Pero las personas que están allá criticando, es cierto, Linda. O sea, no me están manteniendo. ¿Qué les interesa cómo hago mi dinero? Es cierto. Pero, con eso dicho, yo quiero que papi y mami y mis hermanas me sigan manteniendo. Is there anyone that speaks up for the band staff? that might actually care for these students and staff, maybe a supervisor of instrumental music. Now that let me tell you, I'm done. I'm not very happy with Mr. Garcia right now. I'm not very happy. I don't think that he's been fighting for my people as strong as he should. So no, I'm not happy. I'm not happy, and I consider him a friend. Just not happy. Look, guys, I if y'all know me, y'all know that I go fight for what's right. You know, and there's got to come a point in time, folks, that individuals need to take a hit. And if that's the case, then they shouldn't be in a position. They shouldn't be in a position if they're not going to take a hit. So the supervisor of instrumental music or stuff on whatever, if you have a title up there that has been given to you, then use it for the greater good of the individuals that are underneath you. So don't use the title in order to kiss up to the people that are on top of you. And again, I'm not saying that that's what's happening. I just have not seen a lot of bite, a lot of fight from the supervisors at our fine arts department. I haven't. And that concerns me because they become silent. And once an individual becomes silent, they start to become less important to a community. We need individuals that will express, that will be a part of the solution, not a part of the problem. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, Dark Shadow! I hope you're feeling better. I'm glad that you're back home. Trump says America first, but his campaign hats and shirts and Trump flags are made in China. China. Good morning, Ashana. Good morning. Good morning. Districts does not listen to medical professionals and they continue to waste our money. 100%. I asked the question, where is the science behind these mist machines? Where is the science behind these kiosks? Hey, more importantly, who are the vendors that sold us the kiosks and the mist machines? That's what we're going to find out, because we are going to effect an audit on this district to see how grossly these individuals have misspent our money. An independent, away from the district audit. Hello, Erasmo, are you celebrating your 50th show? No, 50 days till election day. Is it your birthday? I'm only 32. Honestly, at this point, I feel that everyone has to get the virus for cases to start decreasing as they're recovering. Sad to say, no matter how many restrictions are set, there's always those handful of people that just don't care. I sort of want to agree with you, Bianca, but let me say that personally, I haven't gotten the virus. And I know because I did an antibody test. I haven't gotten the virus, and I don't plan to ever be Rona positive. And I don't plan to be Rona positive because I am going to protect myself as best as possible. So, as crazy as a lot of people may think, I really live a very secluded and isolated life. I mean, de la casa, I'll go have some coffee with Papa, breakfast, and I come straight here to the studio. And I don't leave. I usually stay here all day. Today I have to go pick up the damn cookies. So I'm going to go pick up the cookies, maybe do a little bit of quick little shopping at a thrift store, and then come back to my office. So I never plan to get the virus. And I've got these things. 1, 2, I'm not even joking. 3, 4, 5. 5 of these things. I'm not even joking or exaggerating. 5 of these things right here. They're always close by. There's one right there, 6. So I'm always cleaning, disinfecting, sanitizing myself because it's the right thing to do. So I don't plan ever to get it. So I don't think that everyone needs to get it. People just need to be careful. But I avoid large crowds. I isolate myself. And even when I go to like the Walmart or HEB that I need to go, I don't come into close contact with people. Now, let me say something, guys, because let me say something. Guys, if you see me eating somewhere, uh, please stop by and say hi. Someone told me yesterday, hey, that's how you doing? I said, fine. Said, hey, we saw you at the food court yesterday, and we wanted to go say hi, but we thought, you might feel weirded out. And I said, no. And if you see me eating anywhere, or if you see me anywhere, yeah, please stop by and say hi, please, unless you don't want to. But I say that because I think one time I shared like I don't like it when politicians go and bother you when you're eating. O sea, when I first started running for office, a lot of people would tell me, Erasmo, there's some things that you have to do. When you go to a restaurant, you say hi to every table out there. And I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I don't like it when politicians come and bother me while I'm eating. But guys, with that said, you can bother me anytime you want. No me están molestando. If you see me at Levi and Kai's, at Italian Express, or at the Candy Apple Factory, at the food court, which are the places that I usually hit, come up and say hi. If that's what you want to do, don't feel cohibido. Don't feel trippy out like, I don't know if I should go say hi to him or not. Yeah, if you want to, please come stop by and say hi. If you want to come to the office to pick up damn cookies or shirts or decals, please stop by. DOD is issuing our test vaccine to us soon. How long do you think before Valley? Oscar, I think those vaccines are coming out in October. But correct me if I'm wrong. And again, it's going to be let's see what happens. Unless it's a new vaccine, but I think those vaccines are coming in October. If that's what happens, then I think here in the Valley, we should probably get them by January or February. If they're successful, because, if they don't work or have these weird side effects, then we're not getting them anytime soon. Question: is there any way to use the NBA strategy and using some kind of bubble for students in football or basketball? Just curious. Like bubble? I haven't seen the bubble. I've sort of been a little bit turned off by sports this year. And again, I love football and I love basketball. I've been a little bit turned off in regards to sports this year. And the reason I've been turned off in regards to sports is they become too politicized. O sea, que flojera. It's just, I'd rather, as great as maybe it's bad as it may sound, I'd rather just wait till after the games and just see the highlights. Es que me fastidia. Everyone is trying to be politically correct. Fastidia. I don't go watch a football game to see a political statement. Does that make sense? If I wanted to get a political statement, I go to a political rally. What happened to your coffee mugs? I have them all here. But right now I'm using my Ohio one. A friend of mine from Ohio sent me an Ohio coffee mugs. So I try to use one a day. I have my Yeti here, which I need to wash. and I have my Erasmo cup over there, and I have my other Erasmo cup somewhere. Oh, you mean the? My sister hasn't made me any more coffee mugs. She was the one making for me. They will have special masks for their instruments. There will be no concessions. How will kids get fed, get hydrated, go to the restroom? Yeah, too many questions, no plan. Honestly, I don't get it. Again, guys, and just to be on the, you know, just to be make it very very clear, guys. I don't think they should have them. I don't think it is safe to go back to football games, basketball games. I don't think it's safe for anyone to go back on campus. Just putting it out there. This falls on them. Good morning, Paola. No parece envidia si es. Sí. Nope, the music supervisor is a yes man. There is no fight at all. We need new leadership at Fine Arts. Yes. I'm sorry, guys. I all I'm getting back is all I'm my feeling is that from my individuals out there, the supervisors, they have become yes people. And look, guys, the truth, I have no use for yes people. I don't. I want, and let me tell you, and I'll give you one example. I'll give you one example. When I was pushing for the Performing Arts Center, when I was pushing for the Performing Arts Center, I said, yeah, I want a Performing Arts Center for 5,000 people. And some band directors, they said, Erasmo, can we meet with you? And I said, yeah. And they said, Erasmo, I said, you said that you wanted a Performing Arts Center for 5,000 people. And I said, yes. And they said, no. I said, huh? They said, Erasmo, 5,000 seats is not a Performing Arts Center. It's an arena. And I said, huh? Because I didn't know. Because to me, guys, bigger is better. So I said, 5,000. My band directors that met with me that day said, Erasmo, no. A Performing Arts Center has to be 1,200 at the most, 1,500. That's a Performing Arts Center. So what I did, I didn't go out there and say, well, I'm the board member. I know best. I've already looked into it. Y'all don't have to tell me. No, I said, you're the experts. So I changed my stance. But can you imagine if I would have had these individuals? Oh yes, you're right. You're the board member. You're right, guys. I don't want people kissing my ass. I can't say ass. Sorry, guys. Sorry, church people. They put my tooth back in. I don't want people kissing my butt. And listen, folks, all my band people, all my coaches out there, all my teachers, all my counselors, everyone out there. I don't want you kissing my butt. I want you to call me out when I'm wrong. I want you to tell me, no, Erasmo, you're wrong. I want you to tell me that if ever I'm wrong. You know what I mean, right? But so I have no use for yes people. What happens with yes people, folks, is that they make you weaker. Does that make sense? Surrounding yourself with yes people makes you as an individual weaker, less knowledgeable. You have to have individuals around you that will always tell you the truth, who are not afraid to hurt your feelings, who are not afraid to stand up to you. That is the only way that as an individual you will grow. You will become more powerful. You will become stronger. When you have individuals around you that will tell you, no, sir, that is not correct. Why does the superintendent surround himself with yes people? Because he wants to hear that he's right. And let me tell you, he's been very, very wrong. Why do these deputies and these AAs surround themselves with these people? Because they have the title. They don't have the respect. And let me tell you, I'd rather have your respect than any title. Unless it's handsome and totally not fat. Because that's a good title for me. No, I hope you know what I mean. So I have no use right now for the supervisors at the higher positions. And I'm sorry if you disagree. I don't think that they've done a good job. I don't think that they've done a good job. I don't care for yes people. I don't care for people that kiss the butt of this superintendent and this corrupt board. I don't. If you are not communicating with me, I have no use for you. If there is no constant, open communication, then I have no use for you. You're not enriching my life. You're not enriching the life of the people that you are supervising. Dr. Hernando Saavedra talked to the BISD board at the meeting in reference to COVID-19. The board pretty much ignored this doctors, yet they listened to Dr. Cantu, who said, open the windows. Can the board and superintendent be held accountable? Yes, November the 3rd. November the 3rd, they can be held accountable. All of them. That is why each and every one of you have to work. Have to work. Erasmo, run out the tunnel with us. After the numbers start being nice and I'm back on the board, Aniel, I promise you. Good morning, sir. Lorena wants some more of those damn cookies. I'll have some this afternoon. They're supposed to call me today to go pick them up. Good morning, Elvira. Good morning. Good morning. Let's leave early to hit McAllen Thrifts. I need one of those hand sanitizers. You have too many. No. I love my hand sanitizers. And I'm not even joking. There's another one over there. There's another one here. I have them everywhere. I have a small one too. I think it's in my pocket. Unless I left it in the car. I think I have two in the car. Good morning, Stacy. We weren't planning on getting it, but my husband works at Amphil's and he picked it up there. Let me tell you, Eva, it was horrible at Amphil's, and I fought the people at Amphil's. I mean, they literally, stood there in front of me in my face saying, hey, you're saying we have positives. I said, yeah, y'all do. And they denied it in my face. I'm always cleaning everything and disinfecting. We carry hand sanitizer, wear masks, even if we hate it. Still picked it up. Como dicen, cuando te toca, aún que te quites, y cuando aún que te pongas. Yeah, el problema, Eva, era de que, let me tell you, the people at Amphil's were not being responsible. And your husband might have been responsible. But the people from Amphil's were not. I know that for a fact because I started to fight with them. Because they were still denying the fact that individuals had tested positive. And I hate to be lied to. Besides, yes, people, I hate to be lied to. I was called to take part in the Moderna vaccine trial. Good luck. Good morning. Food morning, Erasmo. Is that an invitation, Gonzalo? I accept. I think the Valley will be one of the first to receive widespread vaccines because of our demographics. Stacy, let me tell you, we should. Because what happens here is because of our location in regards to being a border town, the culture being so Hispanic and having so many underlying conditions, and because we are a hotspot, we should be one of the first ones to receive the vaccine. 100%. The bubble is a housing unit, like a hotel, where all the team is housed and they do not leave or to have visitors, so there is no infection. Good luck with that. I don't know. I don't. Again, uh, I wouldn't trust even the bubble. People kneel or don't kneel. Who cares? Ignore it and watch the game. It's simple. It's not my thing. It detracts from it. I don't care. I just don't like the politicizing of it. I don't care that everything is about the knee. Everything is about the names on the jerseys. Everything's about what they can put on their helmets. It's just mucha flojera, que hueva. Yeah, me fastidió. Again, I just rather wait till the ends of the games and go watch the highlights. That's what I'm going to do. Yes, people are always asking, what is it for me? We need people who are dedicated to the education of children, but as well as the community. 100%, Gonzalo. I'm tired of all these butt kissers. So self quarantine would be your house. Your bubble is the house. Well, then I'm in the bubble already. Good morning, Marco. Te sigo esperando. Love watching your show. Keeps me updated about what's going on in the valley. Love you too, Papa. Good morning, Lucy. I'd missed you a couple of days, no? So, besides the Burns news that we learned this morning, we also received information that our Head Start program is starting today. And let me tell you, folks, it's the horriblest of ideas. Head Start, you have some of our low income kids out there, and one of the things that this board and this superintendent, this administration is doing, they're sending the individuals, our at-risk students, back onto campus because they don't have access to hotspots, they don't have access to computers at home, so they're sending them on first. I'm even going to guess that they're going to, bring in students from Mexico. The problem with that, folks, is our at-risk students and also the kids that go to Head Start. Those students have less access to healthcare than anyone else in our community. Less access to healthcare, and that's an issue. And I sort of feel, and again, they haven't proven me wrong. I sort of feel that they're using our at-risk students, our lowest income individuals out there, like our Head Start programs, the individuals that are going to go back in phase one at the district. They're using these children, the staff, as guinea pigs para ver qué pasa. And I'm going to guess that a lot of the private schools here in Brownsville, they're going to wait. And they're going to watch to see what happens with our at-risk students. And again, I'm not blaming them. I mean, it's what an intelligent private school would do. But our school district, our Head Start programs should not put the lives, the health, the livelihood of our staff in jeopardy. They should not use our at-risk students, our students with the least amount of resources, as guinea pigs. Guys, they tried it during the summer. It's a failed experiment. Now they're bringing in more of our kids, more of our staff. It's heartless. So, Erasmo, is testing going to continue? Because so far the numbers are super low, and I think that's why people are becoming lax. The numbers are low because people are becoming complacent, going like, well, it's going to happen anyway. So they're not testing. And again, I truly believe that it's being done on purpose to form a narrative. Does that make sense? They're testing less to say we got less numbers, but do we? What they should do is a percentage of positives versus the number of individuals that that were actually tested. We should go by percentages. So let's say back then they were testing 100, 500. If 250 came out positive, then you knew that the percentage was 50%. You see, I do know a little bit about math. Now, if you're only testing 100 and 50 come out positive, then the percentage is the same. We should base it on percentages, not on numbers, folks. Because what happens is numbers are deceiving. So on the days that we had 1,000 positives, I always ask the question, but how many were tested to get a percentage of that amount? So now that only 100 people are getting tested, if we found out how many positives from those 100, we'd notice the number of percent, the percent number. And I think that's the one that's more important. Does that make sense? Someone please correct me if it doesn't make sense. Good morning. Dark Shadow says hello and to have a blessed day. Thank you for your prayers. I love Dark Shadow. Came to visit and brought me some goodies. And I'm very, very glad that he's feeling a lot better. And I did pray last night. Continue to pray. You would have to be very foolish not to realize that nothing is safe with BISD. What is wrong with parents? I think a lot of parents are just becoming very, very lax. Very, very lax. I'm going to work on the Head Start issue today. I'm going to also get ready for the forum that we're having this week. I hope my opponent comes prepared this time, and I hope that she could answer a question. Because of right now, my opponent has not been able to answer a single question. All they care about is the contracts. All they care about is the vendor money. And you're going to be surprised at the campaign finance reports when they come in. Again, thank you so much, guys, for picking up cookies, for picking up shirts, for picking up card decals. I only have like 17 card decals left. 17. So please take some time and come pick up the remaining card decals so I can get rid of everything. Caps are coming in this week. Tomorrow I should have more shirts and more face coverings. And I should have more cookies today. En la tarde. Guys, continue to help out each other. I'm going to go through the meeting and start taking out more little clips so that y'all can see what's happening out there. I'm going to try and get some rest today. I have a hard time sleeping. I'm not good at sleeping. I'm too hyper. Guys, please continue to be good to each other. And please continue to be good to me. Oh, and nurses, please, I still have some masks. And Kevin Montoya from Montoya Boys Drive-Thru, thank you again. And they're bringing in more masks. Stay safe.